Hey guys, Kavith here with a video that I've been teasing on social media for quite some time. Living with the Oneplus 3T. It's a comprehensive review after testing the phone intensively for a month now. Firstly, let's talk about the design. A physical tour around the phone shows that it has the power buttons on the right side just below the SIM tray. On the bottom of the phone, we've got the speaker grill, the USB Type-C port and a 3.5mm audio jack. On the left side, we've got the volume buttons and the famous alert slider that OnePlus uses on all its recent phones. This is one feature that I don't know why no other Android manufacturer uses. It's so simple and yet very useful. The one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the button placement. The volume buttons are placed exactly parallel to the power button, and even while using the alert slider, you might accidentally put your phone to sleep. Up front, we've got the fingerprint sensor that is integrated into the home button, which does unlock the device really quickly. But it's not the most accurate scanner out there when you compare it with the other flagship phones. It is fairly reliable, but there have been quite a few instances where it misread my fingerprint when my finger was not placed exactly at the center. But otherwise, it's fast. On the left and right of the home button, we've got capacitive buttons that look neat and can be set to perform whatever function you want it to perform. You can add a variety of long press and double tap functions to the home button and the capacitive keys from the settings menu. I don't know about you, but this phone is visually pleasing to my eyes. They say it's a flagship killer and it sure as hell looks the part. The metal construction is just amazing and gives a nice premium look to the phone. But this does make the phone super slippery and difficult to hold if you have small hands. The display is the same one from the Oneplus 3. It's a 5.5-inch 1080p optic AMOLED display covered by Corning Gorilla Glass 4. The display is rich and vibrant with a lot of contrast. It gets sufficiently bright under direct sunlight. And if you aren't a fan of the vibrancy, you can change the display mode to sRGB and it'll provide a natural, less saturated look. However, the Oneplus 3T is not VR ready, as the 1080p screen won't cut it for a nice sharp VR experience. As for the camera, I tested it in real life conditions in a previous video. You can click on the card above to watch it. In short, the Oneplus 3T's got great cameras. Both 16 megapixels with an aperture of f2.0. They're capable of giving the other flagships a run for their money. This phone has a huge camera bump. And if you don't like using cases on your phones, then the feel you get when your new phone's camera lens touches the surface on which you just placed it is super irritating. The Oneplus 3T is super powerful. If you're not a tech geek, then just know that the Oneplus 3T is one powerful phone and can work as your daily driver for quite some time without you noticing any lag. For the geek that watches this video, it's got a 2.35 GHz Snapdragon 821 inside, which is faster than the one found on the Google Pixel, and it has 6 GB of RAM. You must know that's a lot for a phone, and hence the performance will be out of this world. The Oneplus 3T has superb memory management that running all the apps on your phone in the background is no biggie. On the software side of things, the Oneplus 3T runs the OxygenOS version 3.5.1 based on Android 6.0 Marshmallow. But I recently got the Nougat update and things have become even better. With OxygenOS, you get a very stock Android look and feel, but with a lot of customizations available that add to the experience without getting in the way. You can truly tailor the experience to be exactly the way you like it. And that is one of the best parts about OxygenOS. Another area where the Oneplus 3T receives an upgrade from the Oneplus 3 is in the battery department, where this device gets a 3400 mAh battery compared to the 3000 mAh battery found on the Oneplus 3. I love the fact that OnePlus found a way to fit a bigger battery inside the same chassis from their previous phone. So yeah, the Oneplus 3T has a nice beefy battery inside and it can last a full day for most users. That is 5 to 5.5 hours of screen on time with moderate brightness. But for those extreme power users, OnePlus provides the next best thing to a removable battery: dash charge. I was heading out to my friend's house, I checked the phone's battery percentage and it was around 15%. I kept it for charging, got ready and returned to pick up the phone 15 to 20 minutes later. And it had around 60% of battery life left. This is perhaps the best feature of owning this phone. It'll change your entire charging cycle. You will start charging this phone just an hour before you head out and that'll top up your phone to 100%. I don't know what kind of sorcery this is, but I love it. The phone does get slightly warm to the touch while charging, but nothing too uncomfortable. So there you have it, a full in-depth review of the Oneplus 3T after a month of ownership. The Oneplus 3 was a great phone and the 3T is a better version of it. If you need a phone with near stock Android experience, then do not hesitate to get the OnePlus 3T. I guarantee you'll love the phone and your wallet will also thank you later, as it's only 30,000 rupees here in India. If you have the 3, then the 3T is not compelling enough to justify an upgrade. But if you're using any other phone and looking to upgrade, then the OnePlus 3T is a great phone. I think OnePlus has created yet another beautiful flagship killer like they did with the OnePlus One. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. For any questions regarding the phone, drop them down in the comment section below and I will answer them. Also do consider liking and sharing this video.